because now what we're speaking about is the prophetic. We're speaking about Holy Spirit letting you know some stuff if we go into down the spiritual. Yeah. But if that's the case again, and this goes to the point that the video was making, how come that intuition don't work when your man is miserable? How come it don't work when he's unhappy? How come it don't work when he's stressed out?
Because emotions involved.
You see what I'm saying? Because again, know, like you said, when you holding me account, now.
Yeah.
You know everything now, but like I'm sitting up here wanting to jump out a window and you ain't got no clue. And we'll get into, for those of y'all watching live, we got another one coming. But when it deals with depression, you don't know because we hear about all this stuff with people trying to end their life or ending their life, and what do people always say? I didn't know, but you got this intuition.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Your kid is out here terrorizing people, a gang member, or robbing a kid. I didn't know. Your daughter out here having sex or whatever, but you didn't know. Your son is undercover gay, but you didn't know. And again, but when they knew, I always knew he was gay. Yeah, you knew he was gay because he was walking around in your heels and trying to put your underwear on and holding his wrist like he's shooting a jump shot and talking in a high pitched voice. Like, that wasn't your intuition. Anybody, a stranger on the street would have saw that. You know what I'm saying? And probably somebody who was like that, who probably, who ended up molesting that child, did that because they saw that. And that's the people that are kind of, they see are already in a certain way. Like, I'm going to take advantage of that person. But all this intuition, like you knew, how come you didn't know you was going to get fired from your job? You see what I'm saying? How come you didn't know your dude was going to break up with you?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm with you. I disagree with you on the fact. I do think women have intuition. I just think it's manipulative and it's misused when they tap into it. Now, I have experienced some women having intuition. You know what I'm saying? On certain things that I didn't do, but now looking back on it, it may be how I was, maybe how I was moving, or you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But I do believe women have intuition. I also think, like I said, more so just in general, like I was saying, it's more tapped into like they spidey senses, but it's on everybody else around them. You know what I'm saying? It's on this person, or this girlfriend, or girl, you shouldn't do this, or this dude, or your man, or he doing this. Why he got to do that? Why he got? It's centered around somebody else most of the time. And the thing where I'm saying is it get abused or misused because it's never generally looking in the mirror.
Right.
You're never looking in the mirror to see, just like to your point, what you're saying about the video, to where when your man hiding something, when he cheating, when he think he's sexting or texting or doing stuff like that. But then when it comes to like, regular practical stuff every day that you go through, or that you see your guy, you see your friend doing this, now all of a sudden is, you should have told me. You should have said something. I didn't know.
Right.
Am I supposed to be a mind reader? Is this, you know what I'm saying? So it goes into the whole thing. Now, again, let's say general, but like I said, hit dogs holler. So if it fit, you know what I'm saying? I can't acquit. You know what I mean? So the intuition to me is real, but it's just how it moves. And honestly, I want to make up this point too as well, in dealing with relationships or whatever, like just generally, like they'll try to cover or protect their feelings, or even cover their children's feelings before they do their partner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
which is the different order. So
big facts.
They'll massage the ego of their kids, protect the ego, protect their own ego, or protect their own feelings before they do the same for their partner. You know what I'm saying? So the intuition, to me, it works, but it's conditional. It's mad conditional. It's one-sided, unless, like I said, but if we want to go biblically and go within that, because basically intuition for us as believers or followers of Jesus is the Holy Spirit.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you were saying, the prophetic. So, but just in general, when women in the culture talked about a woman's intuition, sure, I would say they have it, but it's more so based on just your conditions. It's not based on looking in the mirror or seeing, just like you said, if your dude, your dude working 3-4 jobs, doing this stuff right, and you coming home and you think your intuition that's telling you that he's hiding or cheating, the same intuition is not going to tell you like, relax, don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? This, feed him a meal or ask him if he's okay, and just have a good night. Not necessarily continue to pound on him, continue to add more stuff than what he's already doing.
Dealing with.
You know what I'm saying? So the intuition thing, I think it could be real, but then it's also like in a lot of women, it can be very limited and just very conditional based on themselves and not really holding themselves accountable.
Like, so you probably heard my dad say this, and my mom is big on like, oh, I be knowing. And again, and this ain't sour grapes. And
no.
Man, shout out to my mom's. She had a stroke last week, and so she's recovering and everything.
Shout out to Miss yeah.
But again, I call BS on that because like when she knew, like I got a feeling like something ain't right with Paco. Like Paco had been homeless in California for 2 years.